All right. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Live and Direct from Buds on East Cesar Chavez. I'm Sam Patlov. We got Will in the hall, and we got a treat especial for y'all today. Croy, a.k.a. Croy. What's up, man?
You talking to me?
Yeah, I'm talking to you.
Not a mood show, man. Just another Friday night. Hanging out with the fam. Happy to be here with you, though, as well tonight.
Let me get my shit together here. All right, cool. Take it away, man.
Well, that concludes the interview portion.
Yeah, I didn't think of any questions. You want me to think of some on the spot?
No, I'll answer them in verse throughout the course of the set. Thanks so much for having me out here. Excited to show y'all a little bit about what I've been working on this past year. Got a lot of new songs, a couple classics, and just kind of how I've been feeling lately. Let's start with what I see when I close my eyes. I see a world built for you and I, a world built with everyone in mind, that won't accept leaving folks behind. I dream of a society that puts all of its energy into eradicating poverty and makes decisions ecologically. Well, I can tell you that I believe that there's no excuse for it to be a situation where so many are in desperate need. And if the systems that we have now can't keep the cruelest of us from power, rewarding liars, cheaters, and cowards, we can cast them out. As for selfish intentions and greed, is it human nature like the Christians believe? A sin passed down through the centuries, each side, each one of us apparently. That's just not how I view humanity. 'Cause when we've done our best historically, it's been when living in community and making decisions collectively. Yeah, I can tell you that I believe that there's no excuse for it to be a situation where so many are in desperate need. And if the systems that we have now can't keep the cruelest of us from power, rewarding liars, cheaters, and cowards, we can throw them out. Spend most of your life working jobs that don't pay enough to take a day off. Can't live where you like or drive the car that you want. One bad run away from nothing at all. Well, can you call that person free? Just because hypothetically they don't have been forced into anything, but they got no options to speak of. Well, I can tell you that I believe that there's no excuse for it to be a situation where so many are in desperate need. And if the systems that we have now can't keep the cruelest of us from power, rewarding liars, cheaters, and cowards, we can cast them out. Rewarding liars, cheaters, and cowards, we can cast them out. Oh, thank you. That one is still kind of work in progress. I've been massaging those lyrics for months and months and months, still trying to get it right. But hey, I'm only human, right? All right. Do another one along those lines. I've been reading a lot more, so some of these songs have got a little more thoughtful. Sorry about that. I'm sure once things pick up again, be back to writing songs about partying. I have always struggled to accept what other people know. Don't know what it is that keeps me so skeptical. I'd like to believe that things are working out. There's a love inside the universe that never will go out. That sounds nice, but I just don't know. I have seen the light, but the tunnel has no end. Just some dusty cracks where the sunlight trickles in. I fled from ray to ray as the path is slowly shown. We're better off together, and yet we all try to go alone. Again, I'm not sure this is just what I've known. Trying to keep my mind engaged in my everyday, learning to accept truth and search for change. I guess you learn humility by settling in life. I'm doubtful there's a reward, and that informs my whole life. So when I die, tell them that I'm gone. Okay, thank you. I can hear your applause from here, and I appreciate it so much. Thanks for joining me on this Friday evening here in January 2021. Hard to believe. Tune this thing up. Took the capo off. I don't know why it took me years and years and years and years to learn to always tune when you're putting capos on and off. Played lots and lots of out-of-tune songs before I learned that lesson. But guess I'm a slow learner. But I knew that. Hey old friend, how you been? It's sure been a while. How are the wife and how are the kids? It's nice to see you out. Is this your HEB? 'Cause I ain't seen you here. Oh, you just work nearby. Well, boy, weren't we something. Boy, weren't we something. Boy, weren't we something, even if just for a while. Have you been writing much? Just here and there? Yeah, I'm about the same. I got this idea for a new record, well, one of these days. We should hang out and try to write. I'm free most Friday nights. But boy, weren't we something. Boy, weren't we something. Boy, weren't we something, even if just for a while. Remember that show at the old Antone's? Man, we sold it out. Remember those weeklies up in Momo's that the paper wrote about? Remember those days we'd see our faces in the Chronicle pages? Boy, weren't we something. Boy, weren't we something. Boy, weren't we something, even if just for a while. Man, I tell you what, I'll really miss your songs. Are you ever playing out? I got this monthly pretty far north. Well, it's up in Georgetown. The pay's alright. The baristas are nice. I can give 'em your name. But boy, weren't we something. Boy, weren't we something. Boy, weren't we something, even if just for a while. Boy, weren't we something, even if just for a while. All right, wrote that song not too long after my son was born. Guess, kind of went through a period of chronic FOMO, as they say. If you don't know what FOMO is, fear of missing out. I think a lot of people go through that, but especially when you're a little, kind of a party guy here in Austin. But then 2020 came, and I was taken away from everybody, and then I didn't feel so bad anymore.
Super dad.
Okay, here's a song I wrote a few months ago after hearing that Austin's beloved movie store, iHeartVideo, was closing down. Okay, and wow, the whole crew's here. Gosh, so many people crammed into the studio. It's crazy. Just kidding. But Anyways, yeah, I heard about iHeartVideo closing down, and I was kind of sad about that, but it made me think about the video rental store in my hometown that I loved so much growing up. That was not unlike iHeartVideo. It's called Video Spectrum, a movie buff's paradise. And so anyways, I wrote this song. It's called Video Spectrum and Bowling Green. And that's Bowling Green, Ohio, not Kentucky. What are you in the mood for? My mom asked of me. Let's go down to Video Spectrum and rent something. Horror and gore, art noir, foreign or made for TV. Something that we know by heart or that's new to you and me. 'Cause they've still got the old tapes, the stuff you'd never seen, that you couldn't find anywhere else but Video Spectrum and Bowling Green. What are you in the mood for? I asked my college friends. Wish you could have seen Video Spectrum, my old favorite place to rent. Closed a couple years after the Blockbuster came in. Oh, I'm just reminiscing, sure, let's get Anchorman again. But they still had the old tapes, the stuff you'd never seen, that you couldn't find anywhere else but Video Spectrum and Bowling Green. What are you in the mood for? I asked my young son. The red box by the Walgreens is the only option. What did corporate pick this week? It ain't art, but I guess it's fun. I wish I could've took him to Video Spectrum, 'cause they still had the old tapes, the stuff you'd never seen, that you couldn't find anywhere else but Video Spectrum and Bowling Green. And I remember sneaking off to look at covers of the Russ Myers flicks, and I stumbled across Bukowski in a film about poets, spending hours walking down aisles and loving every minute, learning which employees had the best employee picks. Yeah, they still had the old tapes, the stuff you'd never seen, that you couldn't find anywhere else but Video Spectrum and Bowling Green. Couldn't find anywhere else but Video Spectrum and Bowling Green. Just went down, I had the opportunity to go down to Driftwork Sound down in South Austin and do a little Driftwork session with them. And I recorded that song, so it's on YouTube as well. Video Spectrum and Bowling Green. Check it out. Okay. Uno momento. So, over the course of the past year, my band, Croy and the Boys, and I have been working on an EP. I think it's 6 or 7 songs. And I'm pretty much wrapped it up. Should be done with it. Probably going to try to release it here in the next couple months. We've done it completely, kind of started as an experiment and just went well, and it's been fun, so we just kept doing songs. But we did it all completely from our own little personal, isolation, our little quarantines. So we kind of each rented some gear and invested a little bit in some home recording stuff, and have been recording this EP. But the thing is, I wasn't sure if it was going to sound good at first, and I didn't want to waste any of my own material on a subpar recording. So it's a covers EP. And oddly enough, it's pretty much all punk covers done kind of in the Croy and the Boys fashion. It's been a really fun project, and got some cool guests on there, and I'm really excited for y'all to hear it. But it all started with this cover right here. This is a British band from the 80s, some of you might know of, called Crass. To the politically minded, here's something I want to say about about the state of the nation and how they treat us today. In school they give you shit, they drop you in a pit, and you try to get out, but you're stuck in it. Well, do they owe us a living? Of course they do. Owe us a living? Of course they do. Of course they do. Owe us a living? Of course they do. Owe us a living? Of course they fucking do. Well, the living that's owed me, I'm never gonna get. The whole country's drowning up to our necks in debt. If you're different, they bust your head. Could care less if you were dead. They'd rather see you drop out than get ahead. Well, do they owe us a living? Of course they do. Owe us a living? Of course they do. Of course they do. Owe us a living? Of course they do. Owe us a living? Of course they fucking do. And they could care less what the people think. They keep us watching TV so we don't think. They treat us like a target for what they wanna sell. And if you don't like it, oh well. Well, do they owe us a living? Of course they do. Owe us a living? Of course they do. Of course they do. Owe us a living? Of course they do. Owe us a living? Of course they fucking do, yeah. Owe us a living? Of course they do. Owe us a living? Of course they do. Of course they do. Owe us a living? Of course they do. Owe us a living? Of course they fucking do. There it is. Croy sings Crass. The title of that EP will be called Of Course They Do. Coming out, I don't know, in the next couple months, who knows, whatever. It's cool. No rules anymore, it feels like, you know? I'm just going to put it out. I'm going to forget about all that rigmarole that they always attach to the album releases and just do it. Some call it giving up. And I won't argue with you right now about that, but... Well, one thing we've all had plenty of time this year to do is to remember things. Here's a song a little bit about that. It's called Did It Happen That Way? I don't know how you've been feeling, but I ain't been feeling great. So we talk about the good times and forget about the pain. Remember Wednesday nights at Carter Park playing Pee-wee under real big lights, eating cowtails and drinking slushies till 9 o'clock at night. But did it happen that way? Wasn't there heartbreaking pain? I couldn't bat or catch, I tried to hide in bed. Did it happen that way? Wasn't I suspended a lot, grounded a lot, picked on a lot, couldn't wait to get out on my own someday? Did it happen that way? Didn't it happen that way? When we talk about the future, can't help but talk about the past. About a time when things were better, we were still on the right path. The 60s were fun, the 50s got things done, and the 40s were brave and real, when the good still won and the bad guys would run, and America made the automobile. But did it happen that way? Wasn't there poverty and hate? Women were stuck in the home, rural folks trapped alone as the Dust Bowl raged. Wasn't there Ku Klux Klan, poor work conditions, children in the fields, and black lung taking young lives away? Did it happen that way? Wasn't there Vietnam, the nuclear bomb, segregation, and the massacre of the Indian ways? Did it happen that way? Didn't it happen that way? Didn't it happen that way? Didn't it happen that way? All right. Well, little song about revisionist history there. Okay, this song is this one's for all you working stiffs out there. Just trying to enjoy your Friday night. Don't need me lecturing to you. So let's have a laugh. The song's called "I Made Manager." Manager, I made manager, and I'm only 25. Manager, I made manager, yeah, my life's finally fallen in line. Sure, it took a little while for me to settle down, but now things are working out right. Manager, I made manager, and I'm only 25. General manager, and I'm only 35. Yeah, it took a little while for the last guy to get fired, but now the store's all mine. General manager, oh hell, call me GM, buddy, don't that sound just fine? General manager, and I'm only 35. Regional manager, and I'm only 45. I got 15 stores below me, but I give them all a fair share of my time. I don't own a damn thing but my wedding ring, and my wife treats me just fine. Regional manager, and I'm only 45. They let me go. I couldn't hardly believe it so. 35 years in retail, where's a fella supposed to go? Well, I was playing the game, moving up the chain. Now they say that I'm too old. 55 for the very first time, waiting on the welfare line. Man, I'm just 55, got still near half my life savings. Not really retirement, no. Is this really the fate of a man who had hope? I tried to keep my nose clean, believed in the machine, worked hard every living day. Now I'm broke with no job, options all gone, about to lose the house, car, garage and lawn, all them itty bitty things that I based myself on. Just another schmuck, born bad with no luck. Should've stopped to have fun instead of always catching up, but that's the past. Stuck with this mess, got nothing but time to think about what I missed. No, doesn't seem fair, but I guess that it is. The American dream is for he who gets his, and I missed mine somewhere down the line. Guess I got myself to blame. I just can't believe it, in the land of the free that I can't afford a thing. 3 key changes in that one. Pretty tricky. But I think I did all right. I've been practicing that one. I know. Yeah. How many guests have had 3 key changes in a song so far, Sam?
0.
Mm-hmm. Right. Are there comments or anything? Is there some sort of chat that happens?
Let me see.
Y'all just let me know if there's anything I need to respond to. Especially if anybody's talking shit.
We're
Okay.
multi-platform, so
Yeah, I understand. I'm not trying to.
Above my pay
Don't
grade, you know what
overextend
I mean?
yourself, Sam. You're doing a lot. So.
here Will's got some comments. We've got Dwayne Johnson.
Hell yeah.
The best song for mid-30s punk rockers turned country folk fans. Sunfish
yeah.
Assassin.
Mr.
When's
Johnson.
Colby Swift coming back?
Yeah. Boy, weren't we something. That's for him. He requested that one for sure.
Philip said Freebird.
Thanks, dude,
Philip
for all the
said
support.
Freebird.
F you. All right, this one, you know. If there's a hot button issue, I might just write a song about it. Here's one right here. This one's about the healthcare system here in the United States of America, which I feel like people used to complain about it. They've been complaining about it for a long time. But whoo, this year have we really seen what it's really all about. God damn. I'm tired. I can't sleep. I got pain in my back. I got pain in my knees, and still they're trying to make a profit off of me. I've been poor. I'm run down. Life's been hard. It's getting harder now, and still they're trying to make a profit off of me. With all this talk about deductibles, the goddamn deductibles, more than I'll make in a 4 months' time. Maybe I could come closer to affording the deductible if my monthly premium were so damn high, so damn high, so damn high. Well, I ain't a mathematician, but I've been crunching numbers and the math ain't working out. But maybe that's why you're worth 100 billion and I'm living hand to mouth. Well, the first doctor came to see me. He's in my network. Okay, I guess he'll be free, but just wait, cause they're gonna make a profit off of me. Oh yeah, see the secretary who checked me in. Oh, she ain't covered, and neither is this chair I'm sitting in. Oh, or this pen. Now they'll make a profit off of me. With all this talk about deductibles, the goddamn deductibles, more than I'll make in a 4 months' time. Maybe I could come closer to affording the deductible if my monthly premium were so damn high, so damn high, so damn high. Well, I ain't a mathematician, but I've been crunching numbers and the math ain't working out. But maybe that's why you're worth 100 billion and I'm living hand to mouth. Yes, insurance companies are the scum of the land. They'll let you die right in their hands. Universal health care is a right of man. Until then it'll always be just some billionaires trying to make a profit off of me. With all this talk about deductibles, the goddamn deductibles, more than I'll make in a 4 months' time. Maybe I could come closer to affording the deductible if my monthly premium were so damn high, so damn high, so damn high. Well, I ain't a mathematician, but I've been crunching numbers and the math ain't working out. But maybe that's why you're worth 100 billion and I'm living hand to mouth. Maybe that's why you're worth literally 100 billion American dollars. And I'm living hand to mouth. All right. Deductibles. Gotta be in your 30s before you read the song called Deductibles. Made it all the way through my 20s without knowing what the words deductibles meant. And then, whew, got a swift kick of reality. Real fast. Actually, I'll sing a song about that. Why not? I was a wild young man, Never gave a dang about the whole damn world, lived life at my own speed. Plenty of beer, plenty of weed, you never see change coming till it crashes into your bike. 2 short years I was a married man, living the family life, kissing my misspent youth goodbye. And then my Harley's gathering dust as I put the car seat in my wife's car, 'cause it's better on gas than mine, and we're driving kinda far to Houston for the weekend, drinking tea and playing with cousins. Won't see a bar for 4 long days, barely recognize myself these days. I'm a family man, oh baby, I'm a family man. Yes, I'm a family man, oh baby, I'm a family man. I got my wife on my arm, beer in my hand, baby in a stroller and a farmer's tan. I'm a family man. Saturday morning, I'll be at the park, pushing a stroller at the farmer's market. Now I guess my last tattoo might have been my last one, and the hangovers are hurting more and are barely worth the fun. Oh baby, I'm a family man. Yes, I'm a family man. Baby, I'm a family man. Oh baby, I'm a family man. I got my wife on my arm, beer in my hand, baby in the stroller and a farmer's tan. I'm a family man. Ain't smoking weed in the house no more, finally learning what the garage is for. And coffee went from cups to pots, and I stayed tired whether I drink it or not. I'm a family man. Oh baby, I'm a family man. Yes, I'm a family man. Oh baby, I'm a family man. I got my wife on my arm, beer in my hand, baby in the stroller and a farmer's tan. I'm a family man. Ho, 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 ho. Oh. How are we doing on time, Sam?
We're good. It's been about 40 minutes. Go as long as you want, man.
Great. All right. I got a good, because I got a lot left. All right. I'm going to capo this one up for a second. Oh, yeah. Let me check this tune real quick.
You need another beverage?
Sure, I'll take another beer.
Okay.
Thanks. Well, they sure do take care of you down here at Bud's Recording Services. Okay. This song's about working. It's called Working Man. I've had a weird year because I haven't worked in a year. I was working at a warehouse kind of right up towards the end of last year, at which point, thanks so much, at which point I had a pretty serious shoulder surgery, correcting an old skateboarding injury I've been living with for over a decade. So that kind of knocked me out of commission. I was in a sling and kind of laid up for a few months. Just started to get back in the swing of things, playing some shows and getting ready to go back to work when you know what swept across the planet. And my son ended up leaving daycare. And
Wait, what are you talking about, swept across the planet?
And so, yeah, I wound up just being a stay-at-home dad for the last year. It's been a pretty incredible experience. I feel very fortunate to have been able to spend all that time with Johnny, my son. Thankful to my wife, who kept working the whole time, like a hero, one of the heroes. One of the heroes you hear about on TV. My wife's one of them. But, it's all coming to an end now, actually. It's crazy. My son's about to go back to daycare finally. Just wanted to wait to make sure we're like solidly in stage 5 before we send him back to daycare. And you are on your little YouTube screen right now. you are looking at Austin Independent School District's newest substitute teacher, Mr. Baum. Looking forward to that. Added to the apparently never-ending list of random jobs that I will work throughout my life. Here's a song about working people. I've had some of these jobs in this song, and others, people I know have worked. My hands are dirty. My hands are strong. My hands can hold a shovel all day long. My hands can put the work in, but they can't make a living anymore. God damn the working man. God damn the working poor. I can build a giant building. I can earn a decent wage. But the people who work inside of them make me feel like I'm stuck in a different age from a time before computers, where you'd work with your body and your mind. God damn the working man. God damn the working life. God damn the working man. To struggle every day while the suits and ties just move money around, and somehow that's worth 100 times my pay. God damn the working man. They've taken so much away, with so little to show for a job well done. My pride's become shame. I put a 9-hour in the kitchen where the ovens will make you fry. I need some new shoes bad, but all my extra cash goes to a 2-pack, Abbott, and a mobile line. Sometimes I feel like walking till I finally reach the end. Goddamn where I started, goddamn where I'm at, and goddamn where it all ends. Goddamn the working man. To struggle every day while the suits and ties just move money around, and somehow that's worth 100 times my pay. Goddamn the working man. They've taken so much away, with so little to show for a job well done. My pride's turned to shame. In the coal mines and the steel mills, and on job sites across the land, hard folks toil to pick up the scraps that fall from the 21st century's hand like old John Henry. They got machines they say can't be beat. Well, John Henry died swinging. Am I even on my feet? God damn the working man. Struggle every day while the suits and ties move money around, and somehow that's worth 100 times my pay. Goddamn the working man. They've taken so much away, so little to show for a job well done. My pride's become shame. There's a few folks making more every year, while the rest of us just stay the same. little bit of a downer, but kind of a downer situation, to be honest. So I guess the song should reflect that. But let's pick it up. Let's do a feel-good number now. This song, I'm actually proud to say, is the Austin Chronicle voting thing still happening? Y'all know? Are they still voting?
I think it happens right up until the thing, right?
I don't know. Okay, well, I think possibly you could still vote. This session I'm doing, this Live at Bud's session, is that what it's called?
Live and direct.
Live and direct from Bud's Recording Services, is nominated for Best Live Stream Series. I wanted to be in that category. I was not, so you might as well vote for Bud's. But my weekly live stream series, Coffee with Croy, has been nominated for Best Live Stream Artist, I guess. So, I've been nominated for my work in Coffee with Croy. Every Sunday morning at 11 a.m. Central Standard Time on the Croy and the Boys Facebook and Instagram pages. So tune in if you can on Sunday mornings.
Guess we're both kind of in the potential winner's circle right here.
This is potentially a winner's circle right now. It could also be a loser's circle. I would predict that I will lose. But I have been nominated many times before and have lost every time. So
always be prepared to lose.
Just gun-shy. Always prepared to lose. That's right. But yeah, I was honored to be nominated in 2 categories this year, which felt amazing considering I also feel like I haven't left my house in 10 months. So glad people didn't forget about me. So I got Coffee with Croy nominated. And then probably the most 2020 specific category there was, the Best 2020 Themed Song. I was also nominated in, which I'm happy about because I'm nothing if not topical. So, I'm going to turn up the guitar a little bit. Do a rock and roll number for y'all. This is nominated for, in the Austin Chronicle Austin Music Awards, for the Best 2020 Themed Song of 2020. I recorded this one with my band Dumb, D-U-M-B, like the word. This is our song called I Gave Greg Abbott the Coronavirus. And I know I've already dropped the F-bomb once, but about to do it again, so earmuffs. Well, I've been in self-quarantine with a bad case of COVID-19, but today I finally needed some air. So walking down the street in the Texas heat, who should I just happen to meet? Shitty and old in a dumbass suit sitting there. I gave Greg Abbott the coronavirus, and he fucking died. I gave Greg Abbott the coronavirus, and he fucking died. Yeah, I walked right up to him, and I pulled my mask aside. I said, I cough on you for the sick and the blue, for the poor and the weak, the downtrodden too. And I coughed and I sneezed and I had spit and I wheezed, and as his henchmen carried me away, I sang, I gave Greg Abbott the coronavirus, and he fucking died. I gave Greg Abbott the coronavirus, and he fucking died. And now they're naming a holiday after me. I'm like Samuel Houston mixed with Bluebell ice cream. Let freedom ring and set my people free. I've got my own parade, and here's why. I gave Greg Abbott the coronavirus, and he fucking died. I gave Greg Abbott the coronavirus, and he fucking died. I gave Greg Abbott the coronavirus. Ken Paxton caught it too. I gave Greg Abbott the coronavirus. Dan Patrick caught it too. I gave Greg Abbott the coronavirus. Hey, Ted Cruz, and they fucking died. Yeah, they fucking died. Oh, they fucking died. Yeah, they're fucking dead. typical tolerant left, am I right? Anyways, that was the feel-good jam of the summer for me and my friends. Hopefully y'all heard it and were able to have a good summer. Thinking about something fun like that happening. Didn't seem to happen, but that's okay. I guess there's still time. He's probably on his first round of the vaccine. My good friends up in Portland have a studio called Hovercraft. It's a record label and kind of an art studio, Hovercraft Records, Portland. And they made a really hilarious stop animation music video for that song. So get on YouTube after this. Stay on YouTube after this and search Dumb. I gave Greg Abbott the coronavirus. Check out that video and vote for it in the Chronicle if you can, along with Coffee with Croy and, of course, Live and Direct from Buds. Let's see. That's my other band, Dumb. Not enough people know about Dumb because I love the work I've done with Dumb. It's me and my really good buddy Pierce. Some other good buddies, Jankar and Peter, play bass sometimes, but mostly me and Pierce. Anyways, it's hard to search. If you search Dumb Band Austin, a whole bunch of stuff comes up because there's a lot of dumb bands in this town. But we're the dumbest, I'd say. Okay, anyways, we got a couple more songs here. Thanks so much for tuning in. This is another new kind of rocker I've been writing. A lot of people ask me about this, so I finally had to write a song about it and let them know. The song's called Croy Don't Golf. Croy don't like to run out of beer. Croy don't got a lot of stuff here, but Croy don't really need much else, and Croy don't golf. Now Croy don't golf. Oh, Croy don't golf. Yeah, Croy don't golf. Croy don't go to church. Croy knows what a life's worth. Croy don't need a god or a master, and Croy don't golf. Now Croy don't golf. Now Croy don't golf. Now Croy don't golf. Croy don't like law and order. Croy don't believe in borders. Croy don't want a seat at the table, and Croy don't golf. Now Croy don't golf. Now Croy don't golf. Now Croy don't golf. Croy don't golf. Let that be clear. Okay. Well, on my list here, this is my last song. Does that sound reasonable to people? I don't really know. No gauge in this room.
Sounds reasonable, dude. Have you tried golfing, though?
Well, let's just try being reasonable here. Have I tried golfing? I've golfed. The song is not Croy's never golfed. It's like Croy don't golf, okay? I golfed. Yeah, I golfed. I didn't like it, okay? We're going to be reasonable. We're going to do one more song, and I think that'll wrap up the big Friday night plan I've had for this month. And then I'll pack up my things and go back to my house, and I won't leave for a while again. So thanks for having me. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. Shout out to my wife Amethyst and my son Johnny, who are here, and Gloria and Arlo, and Sam and Will. I'm going to close out with this last song written about my hometown, Bowling Green, Ohio. But I think it's true of a lot of towns all across the Midwest and probably all across the rest of the country as well, unfortunately. So, growing up, we were known as what we called a hockey town. And that was because we won the state championships in hockey at like twice, way before I was around. Well, that was enough to sustain us as a hockey town for decades to come. And we also have a university there, Bowling Green State University, that has I think a pretty good hockey program, I guess. But I don't know. What do I know? But anyways, I come to find out a few years ago that they ended the hockey program. If you know anything about the Midwest, it's been on hard economic times for my entire life, and those continue. So I guess they couldn't afford the hockey program anymore. I think I've heard that boosters were able to save it in some capacity since then. But the time that I heard about it, it made me wonder, well, if Bowling Green, Ohio is no longer a hockey town, what would it be? That's the only thing, sadly, that I could come up with. Heroin town, I come from a heroin town, heroin town, I come from a heroin town. Death, it lingers all around when you're from a heroin town. Some folks make it, some folks drown, struggling in a heroin town. Gets worse every time I come home. There's a couple more and my friends are gone. I thank God my brother's in recovery now. Best you can hope for in a heroin town. Heroin town, I come from a heroin town. Heroin town, I come from a heroin town. Overdoses now killer number one, more than heart disease, car crashes, or guns. There's so little hope left anymore. Couple small battles in a losing war. 'Cause there's some evil good can't overcome. Greed's the great killer of American sons. Millions will die while billions are made by the pharmaceutical industry. In my heroin town, I come from a heroin town, I come from a heroin town. Purdue Pharma, you're to blame. Sackler family, we know your names. Your philanthropy can't hide your shame. If there was justice in the world, you'd feel the pain of my heroin town, I come from a heroin town, I come from a heroin town. Hey you, I'm Croy, aka Bad Boy Croy. Check out my band Croy and the Boys, as well as other band Dumb. Vote in the music awards. Vote in general, why not? And appreciate you having me down here, Sam. Thanks so much.
Thank you, Croy. My pleasure. Come back again anytime.
I'd love to.
Thank you all for listening. Have a good night. Peace.